Alright, we finally have enough to get this man, no, right here, to level 99. Finally. It only took, what, about 2 months? Jesus Christ. Finally, level 99. Let's go. Alright, we are back on Hero Colosseum, and we're just going to talk a little bit about Vegeta Blue Evolved. We're going to talk a little bit about him because what we've been hearing time and time again is that this man is completely broken. Like, broken. So here's what we're going to talk about, because everybody's already talked about how broken he is. Now we're going to talk about how not broken he is. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys this. Attack up 0-1, speed up 0-1, defense up M. Now here's the messed up thing is, when I first put this on him, I was like, booyah, I'm freaking cool. And then I realized, I was like, you know what, God Vegeta, the CPU, he put this on one of his Vegeta figures. So I was like, oh, so this has already been done anyways. The reason why I even put this on there to begin with is because he has two weaknesses that we're going to talk about, and this is why I don't think he's broken. High tier, yes. Top tier, yes. Tippy top of the top tier, hell yes, he is. I believe he is up there with the best of the best. But broken, I'm not completely sold on that word yet. Now here's the reason why. The reason why is because this reason right here, as you just saw, even though we have pretty much, when you put him out there by himself, he's got a guaranteed kill coming his way. Whoever's in front of him is most likely dead. But the thing is, he does not protect the master. He doesn't protect the master at all. So if you come across somebody who has two hard-hitting figures, and they know exactly where you're not going to put Vegeta Blue because you see both of his posing spots. So if they put two people over there, and they manage to read where you're going to put him. Now, first of all, let me say this first. He's a setup figure. You have to set him up. That's the thing. You can't just throw him out there all willy-nilly and win. If he was broken, then you could just throw him out there and win. You can't do that. It's not possible. I mean, it is possible, but any really good player is going to counter that. If you try to throw him out there on the very first turn, any good player is actually going to try to counter that. So, and if you do throw him out there on the first turn and you win, then you just got lucky. Plain and simple. Either you were up against a noob or you got lucky. Plain and simple. Because if you throw him out there right off the bat, they can put their two heaviest hitters out there, and if they can read where you're going to put him, and they put somebody right there to block his attack from hitting their master, your master is more than likely dead, because he does not protect the master. The master is wide open when you put him out there. Like, your master, even though you have somebody that can take out your opponent's master, your master is still wide open. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that's why I put defense up M on him, and then I went up against Broly, because I know Broly has heavy hitters. So I just wanted to see how much damage they were going to do. They did a lot of damage. Defense up M, I've said it before, I'm going to keep saying it time and time again, it's laughable. It does not help at all. He doesn't really need stats up 0-1. There are situations where he will need stats up 0-1, because that's the second weakness that he has. He's not the fastest figure in the game at all. And that goes hand in hand with the fact that he's a setup character. If you're going up against the big three, and the big three are Future Gohan, Future Trunks, and Cell, all three speed versions, they're going to outspeed him. Now, the other version of him, I looked at him, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I looked at him at level 1, and it doesn't look like he's going to be reaching their speed anytime soon. So from what I'm seeing, he's nowhere near the speed. Well, I'm not going to say nowhere near, but he can't outspeed the big three. So if you come across a team that has them, two things here. First of all, him being a setup figure. What I mean by that is, even if they're not there, you still have to get your opponent to a point to where you can safely put him out there and he can destroy whatever figure or the master himself without risking your master getting destroyed. That's the first problem. Now, if you come across a team that has Future Gohan, Future Trunks, or Cell in there, now at some point you don't have to, but it would be in your best interest to throw him out there by himself. And you have to do it sometime before endgame, because if you don't do it before endgame and both of you end up with, let's say you end up with just Vegeta Blue and they end up with whichever one of those three they have, If you end up in the end game with just those two figures and both of your master's HP are low or halfway or maybe even 75%, you're gonna lose. And the reason why is because they will outspeed him and they will take out your master. Not only that, but if they put them out there and they happen to be in the same column together, they're gonna outspeed him. They're gonna take him out. He doesn't have the defense to defend against a 0-1 attack. He doesn't have it. So because of that, he's definitely top tier. The man hits hard as crap. But broken, I wouldn't say he's broken because of those two weaknesses. The fact that he's a setup character, you have to wait till mid to end game to really use him, and the fact that the big three are going to take him out. They're better than him if he doesn't get that first buff. If he doesn't get that first buff and they meet each other on the field, they're going to win. Plain and simple, they're going to win. But if he gets that buff and then they meet each other on the field, oh, he'll outspeed them and he'll win. Definitely, because he keeps that extra 1,000 speed the first time you put him out there by himself. Then he gets another 1,000 on top of that. Then he gets the extra 1,000 that he gets every single turn. So right there, yeah, he'll be better than them. But without that setup, he's gonna lose. Not every single time. There's gonna be situations. Obviously, he's a good figure. He's top tier. So obviously, there's gonna be a lot of situations where it's gonna work out anyways. But he's not so damn strong and so good that he's broken to the point where he can meet those three in the eyes and be like, I'm taking you out every single time we meet. It's not gonna happen. It is definitely not gonna happen. Screw the spirit. I still hate the spirit bomb. They need to get rid of the damn spirit bomb. So that's what I have to say about him. I'm pretty sure a lot of people aren't gonna like that, because most people are gonna say, no, you're wrong. He is. I mean, I will accept any comments. If you feel otherwise, do let me know. Do explain to me how you feel about him, because I know a lot of people consider him broken. That's 100% fine. This is just my personal opinion. If you think he's broken and that he's gonna win every single match for you, that was pretty badass. I just don't like that he finished it with the Gallic gun. I should have put him out there by himself though. That would have been badass, but I didn't. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you still think he's broken, and do you think he can pretty much win every single match? Because let's be real, that's what broken means. Broken means you're gonna win every single match unless they have him on their team. That's what broken pretty much means. Or do you think he's tippy top tier but just not quite broken? Or do you actually think he sucks? Some people out there probably think he sucks. What do you guys think? And also, while we're at it, because Toa was considered broken for a very long time until people finally started realizing that her RNG can bite you in the ass. So when we think about the weaknesses that he has and we think about the weakness that Toa has, who do you think is better, him or Toa? Bikini Toa? Because yeah, because the two figures who were completely considered broken, she was considered broken, but now people see her weakness. He's considered broken right now, so it might take some time. Maybe later in the future we should discuss which one of them we all think is better. When people realize that he's not really as broken as everybody thinks, just like Toa happened, maybe then we'll talk about it. Unless you want to talk about it now, then let me know in the comments, because I'm always in the comments. Sometimes I'm late, but I am there. So please like it if you like it. You should subscribe if you want more. Join me in the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out.